Before the creamy spread reaches your toast, it begins here, deep in the soil of the American South. Precision blades cut the taproots, forcing the nutrient-dense legumes out of their subterranean incubation.
Conversion is critical, exposing the pods to the sun to cure and reduce moisture content naturally.
After 3 days of sun curing, the moisture levels drop, and the harvesting machinery moves in.
Inside this beast, a complex series of sieves and fans separates the prize from the waste. Tons of raw earth nuts are collected, ready to leave the farm for their industrial transformation. Field wagons transfer the harvest into high-capacity semi-trucks for the long haul. Timing is crucial. The raw nuts must reach the processing plant before moisture causes spoilage. Miles later, the destination appears, a sprawling 50-acre processing facility. This facility runs 24/7 during harvest season, processing over 500 tons per day.
Every load is weighed and logged for payment efficiency and inventory tracking.
Random samples are instantly tested for quality before the load is allowed to dump. Hydraulic tippers empty 40,000 pounds of cargo in less than 10 minutes. From the intake pit, the journey moves from batch delivery to continuous flow. Vertical elevators transport the raw material to the top of the cleaning tower.
Density separators remove stones and heavy debris that could destroy the grinding machines.
Now inside the sterile zone, the environment is controlled for temperature and humidity. Friction drums gently crack the protective hulls without damaging the delicate kernel inside. Vibrating sizing screens separate the split kernels from the premium whole nuts.
Using specific gravity, we isolate the densest, healthiest kernels for roasting.
Laser eyes scan every single nut, rejecting imperfections in milliseconds.
Despite automation, the trained human eye is the final gatekeeper of quality.
Accumulation hoppers ensure a steady, uninterrupted flow into the thermal processing stage.
The raw ingredients now enter the roasting zone, where flavor is born.
Dry roasting at 350 degrees develops the signature nutty aroma and golden color. Rapid cooling is essential to lock in the roast level and prevent burnt flavors. Blanching rollers gently strip away the bitter red skins, leaving only the creamy heart. Air aspiration separates the waste skins, which are recycled for animal feed. Splitting the kernels ensures no hidden foreign material remains inside before grinding. The solid ingredients are now fully prepped for the liquid transformation. The primary grind breaks the cellular structure, releasing the natural peanut oils. Stabilizers and seasoning are injected with gram-perfect precision to ensure consistency. Agitators ensure every molecule of salt and sugar is evenly distributed throughout the batch.
The secondary grind reduces particle size to microns, creating that signature creamy texture.
Friction generates intense heat, so the butter must be cooled instantly to crystallize the stabilizers.
Before packaging, the texture is verified, smooth enough to spread, thick enough to hold. Automation begins with the unscrambler, turning chaos into a perfectly ordered line.
Before a single drop enters, every jar is air scrubbed to ensure total sterility.
Rotary piston fillers operate at blinding speeds, filling up to 400 jars every minute. Positive displacement pumps guarantee that every jar receives the exact same amount of product. Vibration tables settle the product, ensuring a flat surface and removing trapped oxygen. A blast of nitrogen displaces oxygen, extending shelf life by preventing oxidation. Electromagnetic induction creates a hermetic seal, locking in freshness instantly. Torque-sensitive chucks apply the lids, ensuring they are tight but consumer-friendly.
High-speed labelers apply the final branding at a rate of 10 jars per second. Laser coders etch permanent traceability data, crucial for safety and inventory control.
Computer vision systems inspect every millimeter of the package for cosmetic defects. A final X-ray scan guarantees the product is free from any physical contaminants. Every hour, finished jars are pulled from the line for rigorous chemical analysis.
Viscosity meters measure spreadability, ensuring the texture meets strict density standards.
Chromatography scans for aflatoxins, natural microscopic molds that must be completely eliminated.
Robots can measure chemicals, but only a human palate can approve the signature flavor. Samples are held in rapid aging incubators to guarantee shelf stability for months to come. With the lab's seal of approval, the batch is cleared for final packaging and dispatch. Drop packers case up the product, protecting the jars for their journey to the shelf.
Stretch wrapping secures the load, locking the cases together into a single unit.
The logistics center holds thousands of pallets, managed by a smart inventory system. From farm to factory to fleet, the supply chain never stops moving.
And this is how modern factories produce peanut butter from start to finish.